But but you could do something and it makes me be like, okay, when I get home, I need to go get this album, or nowadays it's like, well, let me download this, let me check that out.
All right. Next up, we had a listener email. This one comes from Tracy Simmons. She says, "Love the show," and this is something I thought would be great for a topic. She said, "What is the best debut R&B album ever?"
Hmm. Debut
So this is the first album.
first.
Albums.
All right, so let me write down some, because I right while I'm thinking about
I
it.
got two in mind off the top.
Right
Oh,
now,
Now,
three.
wait a minute. Now, solo or group, or does it matter?
She didn't say in there.
Okay.
I'm gonna go
So wait, let's split it. Let's split it. Let's say one solo, one group.
for group. I'm gonna go Bell Biv DeVoe Poison.
Ooh, but is that considered a first out? Like that's a.
I mean,
It
because they not a
is.
new edition.
Yeah, but yeah, that's kind of a cheat code one though because you already know. We talking about like nobody
First
knows who
time
you
you
are.
ain't never seen them before.
Yeah,
All right. Groups.
I mean on the R&B side, I'm going Tony Braxton maybe
Yeah, you can go Tony Braxton or Mary J.
or Mary J. Is that
Where
what
it
you
says,
put?
you can't see it, but it says Tony
Tony.
Braxton. That's it. So Tony Braxton is my number one, because it just is, right? You can't deny that. Oh, did I lose a light? I did. But yeah, you cannot deny Tony's first album. Like, it's hit after hit. I don't even remember how many songs that is, but I think almost all of them were singles.
Yes.
Yeah, that whole
So
album.
let's say oh wait, hold on. Yeah, it's so 10 million copies. The first album did, and because I think, let me look. There's 5
And look
singles
at y'all
off the album.
before people start saying like, "Oh, what about this?" Is most of the time, most of the albums y'all gonna say y'all think it's the first album is not the first album for the
Yeah.
artist because y'all gonna say Bobby Brown is not the first album for him.
Nah, it's the
Janet
one.
Jackson that's not the first album for her. Like I'm just giving people context before they start. Oh man, what about no? That's not debut. Where we first
Which
find out who you are.
which one was that Whitney debut? Is that the one with she got the short hair?
You got the
The
short
short
hair that we just showed the video clip.
that
Yeah.
low cut. Yep. So yeah, like, Tony is definitely up there. So it's like, 12 songs on the album, right? Another Sad Love
It's
Song.
another one. It's another one. I got one more for a meal after you done.
Right, so I'm like, yeah. So another Sad Love Song. Breathe Again. 7 Whole Days. Love Should Have Brought You Home. I Belong to You. How Many Ways, and You Mean the World to Me. Those are the singles. I just named you 7 songs off a 12 track album. So like, bruh, yeah, like,
She
so
ran that shit for like 2, 3 years, I believe. Like that. I mean, talking about like ran out singles for like 2 years, 2, 3 years.
Shit, up until the next album came out.
bruh, like,
She was
so
right until the second one came out.
yeah,
Some people
so
thought
yeah,
it was on that album.
another Sad Love Song came out June 11th, 93. The last song that she dropped was I Belong to You / How Many Ways, that those singles, on June 10th of 94. Literally a year of throwing singles off of one album.
Hey, LaFace Records had a run.
Right. Like,
So I think for my mine for Mill was D'Angelo's album,
Yeah.
Brown Sugar. We didn't know who D'Angelo was besides anything, and that album drop, that's got bangers top to bottom.
What
That
about
D'Angelo album is fire.
the first SWV
First SMVP is a good one for a group.
and
You got to put
Jodeci?
Jodeci in there, right?
Yeah, Jodeci.
Yeah, Jodeci goes in there. The first Escape album.
Yeah.
I'm Boys to Men too.
Boys to Men.
Yeah. Motown Philly.
High Five.
Low key. That High Five was fire. That first High
And the
Five
Soul
album
for
was
Real.
fire.
Well, the Soul for Real's album was good, but with High Five, because even with High Five's greatest hits, it's just basically everything from the first album, and Never Should Have Let You Go from the Sister Act soundtrack.
Yeah.
Damn, yeah, and Unconditional Love from the Minister
Society.
Minister Society. So you're good. Now, I know I might get some pushback on this, but I'm gonna have to bring up Tevin Campbell.
Ooh, for the first Tevin album? The T-A-T-V-N album? T-E-V-I-N album?
Yeah, because he's the T to the E to the V to the I.
No. That's in there. That's a good one too. Yeah. That's gotta be in there. Yeah. Ooh.
I actually like that album better more than
the A. Marie album. The A. Marie album.
Yeah.
For a debut album was fire.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, that first Keisha Cole was hard too. That first one. The first one. I like the first one.
The first one.
The first one. That's the first album.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, Tevin's first album is so Round and Round was on there, which is actually from the Graffiti Bridge soundtrack. But Tell Me What You Want Me to Do, Along With You, Strawberry Letter 23, Just Ask Me To, it has Chub Rock on there.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Confused. And Confused, when I tell you that I sing that song loud and off key in this house, I feel bad for my neighbors sometimes when I turn on Tevin Campbell radio on Pandora, it gets real around here. And he Tell Me What You Want Me to Do. I hit that high note. Now, I mean, it's when I say I hit it, and it's not really, it doesn't really make a good sound, but I do, I get up there. I get up there with that high note. But Tevin,
we talked about him earlier. Is Chris Brown in there for his first album?
Whoa. Wait a minute. I think
that's with the Yo, Excuse Me, Miss, Run It.
Mm-hmm.
Kiss is on there. So
I don't know about the first album.
Wait a minute, let me see.
Because I like a lot of stuff from his second album.
What's on the first album? Run It, Yo, Give Me That, Poppin', Say Goodbye. Those are my shit.
That's a solid debut.
That's a solid debut. And I think the one, what's after that? Exclusive. Is that the one that has Damage on there? That's got Kiss Kiss, Take You Down, With You, Wall to Wall. Which album has Damage? Because that's my shit. But Damage is on this album too. So yeah, but Chris had a solid first album. I'm trying to think some
what about Maxwell Urban Hangtime Suite?
Oh yeah, Maxwell.
Tweet. Southern Hummingbird. Oh my God. How dare me leave her out of this conversation? Tweet, Southern Hummingbird. Extremely underrated first album. And I will always tell y'all that Tamia's first album is underrated. Very underrated. Extremely underrated album.
I think Tamia is just in probably the most underrated category just as a whole.
Just overall, period, artist. But that Maxwell Urban Hang Suite, that's up there too, though. If we talk about the male side, it's up there. That literally, that's on that D'Angelo level. I think when we talking about debut albums, we didn't know who this dude was. He just came over to Fro, and he dropping out like 4 or 5 singles, banging.
What about that first Drew Hill?
Ooh,
the first with Tell Me and
is
In My
the first
Bed.
Drew Hill better or that second Drew Hill better?
I like the first one. I like the first one.
That second Drew Hill is hard too now.
They're like, who these niggas sounding like Jodeci?
We may have forgotten about a mulatto lady named Mariah Carey.
Her first album,
and we can say,
is that Vision of Love? Is that what or Mariah?
That one has Vision of Love on there. So that has the album is self-titled. It has Vision of Love, I Don't Want to Cry, Someday, Love Takes Time. That's on that album.
Was Dream Love on there?
Love
Oh, that was
takes
the
time
next
is my
album.
No, that's a Dream Lover's a whole. That's a whole different album.
That was
Like,
the
that's
next
actually an
album.
album.
Love takes
Yeah,
time is my shit.
and I'm trying to think that Emotions. What's on there? Emotions Can't Let Go. Song Can't Let Go and If It's Over. I don't remember those songs.
Oh, Stacey, I'm surprised you didn't say Aaliyah first album. But I mean, according,
It's complicated. It's
I know it's
complicated.
complicated, but
well, no, it's not that. It's not that. I'm not going to say I didn't like the album. I'm not saying that. I think that for me, the second album was just better.
Yeah.
Like the first one was definitely a great introduction. Like, it's got back and forth, and it took me a long time to like her version of At Your Best.
Yeah.
Like at first I was like, no, thank you. I don't know. But it wasn't, like I said, not bad, but I think for me, Aaliyah, One in a Million is what, not to say that's her debut for me, but for me, like that's the real debut.
Yeah, I played like it just came out. The way like Timbaland did that, him and Missy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm trying to see. Yeah, Cooley.
I mean, we were remiss. Do we put?
Do we say Mary
Beyonce
J. Blige? You said what's the 411?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, I mentioned it when you said Tony Braxton.
Okay.
Do we? This Beyonce's Dangerously Love in this conversation first album. Or does it not count because this is not like the whole thing is like nobody knows your first album. This is we're talking about people that nobody knows.
From Destiny's Child.
She's already got a group, so it's a Boys and Men thing.
Unless you go Destiny's Child first album.
Yeah, but no, if we can't use Boys to Men, I mean not Boys to Men, BBD, Beyonce can't get that for her debut album because we're talking about people that we did not know who you were for real until your album dropped.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. So and then that's her debut solo project is what it's considered.
Yes. But she's already in a group already that's already popping. So we couldn't use Bobby Brown for this either though because he's already in New Edition as well. Even if that wasn't his first album.
Right. Did we mention In Vogue with Born to Sing?
Yeah.
Oh, damn, that was a banger.
That first album.
Oh shit, we forget fucking Keith Sweating guy. Goddamn, we talked about them already. Keith Sweating guy first album.
I'll Be Sure.
That first I'll Be Sure was a banger. No, look here, man. I'll Be Sure was out there. I don't understand. I'll Be Sure has other kids that we don't know about because of that first. What was it on the Effect or whatever album? I think it's on the Effect. On Full Effect, there was something like that. There's children out here that are women that went back home and thought that their kid was by their man, but they spent a night with I'll Be Sure that are sitting out here in this world. Every kid with pretty hair, we need to check them.
With pretty
hair,
were you born
between 87 and 90? Were you? Did your mother ever go to the New Edition I'll Be Sure tour? Like it's got to be some check boxes, like almost like you got to check in. Like was your mother ever there in Birmingham in '89?
And wait a minute, we have seen that Al has some strong genes. Okay. So
some kids out here look like them all the time. I see.
Because like I said, because Quincy there is no Kim Porter in there. Like Al gave birth to Quincy himself.
I didn't even know that. And I know our blackness is our blackness, but I didn't know that a kid could come out that light skinned from a darker woman. That light skin though, like that light skin. Like you would have thought he's biracial light skin.
It can. Like it's so my
I know it can, but like
I said, I'm saying like it absolutely can, but it is our genetics are insane. Like just how you end up with a pale baby. Like I said, I have my oldest sister is dark skinned, her husband is brown. My nephew is my complexion. But when you see his face, he looks like his father. He looks like features are the exact same, but poor baby came out pale. I guess that's what happened. You know what? I was going to nominate somebody that we don't like right now, but
I was thinking that too, but they bash me every time I mention them.
No. You can't do that because they were in this person, and y'all can fill in y'all gaps as y'all may be.
Well, no, actually, whatever you're thinking of, it wasn't. I was thinking about Brian McKnight.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
No, I was thinking about no. That's up. That's good. He didn't do nothing illegal.
Yeah,
we don't fuck with him. But he didn't do anything illegal.
The other part, the thing is though, with that, like it has, because that actually isn't the album that made me listen to him. Like,
it's the second one, right? We keep it on the down low and all that on there.
Fuck around. I think it was the third one.
The first one had One Last Cry.
Yeah, the first one, One Last Cry. So yeah, the first one has One Last Cry.
Never Felt This Way.
Never Felt This Way, and After the Love is on the first album.
Yeah.
That second album was the banger.
Yeah, keep
Crazy
it on the
second album. Keep it on the down low.
Yeah, on the down low, Still in Love, and Crazy Love, which is love that song. And then wait a minute, I'm sorry, like now fucking album notes. There's a song that's on that album that Robin Thicke wrote with him. Like who knows?
Wow.
Yeah, it's like oh shit. Like it's like you're just scrolling, you're like, wait a minute, Robin Thicke. Okay, look, get back on track. Come back to that. We'll come back to that. No, this is funny as shit. It's not that one. So it's not Anytime. It literally is the album, the Back in One album is what brought me, is what made me a fan.
We got the guitar on the front. We got the guitar on the front.
Like I said, I had known the other songs. I did know the singles and everything. And I'm like, oh man, I fuck with him. But Back at One was the album that was like, okay.
Was that like 98, 99? Late
99.
90s? Okay.
That was 99.
I bought like 4 or 5 Brian McKnight albums. No lie. Like I'm talking about
So
straight through.
Yeah, and so with Back in One, that has a lot of songs on there that I love. That, and I think there's really so Back in One is on there, 6-8, and I think that's the only single from that album. So like I love Stay Let It Go, 6-8.
Right? Wasn't Anytime wasn't on that album?
Anytime is on the album before that. Is it the actual album?
That's what I thought you were talking about.
Yeah. Anytime. That album is actually called Anytime.
Okay.
So yeah, that album was 97. But
hold on, let me see.
All right, look, I'm gonna say it, and we're just gonna say it. Well, you know what?
Right.
Nope, I take that back, because the person who I was gonna bring up, we knew who he was because he was with the group before.
No. That's what I was saying earlier. I thought you were going with that person. I was like, nope. That doesn't count. His debut album is not debut because he was in a group before. Correct. And we won't say that, so y'all figure it. Y'all fill in the blanks.
Yeah, that's it. Like it's soon like I said, but wait. Nope.
Nope. He was in a group before. This doesn't count.
All right, I think the group was just here.
Now? Oh, Brandy.
Winery.
Brandy and Monica. I'm sorry. Like
Brandy and Monica.
Their first albums. And so Brandy's first album, Brandy, and then Miss Monica and Miss Thing, both of those. So, and this is me being
what about that? Was Love Supreme Shantae Moore's first album?
Oh no! I think it's Love Taking Over. I believe. Hold on.
The one with Love Taking Over. That one. Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking about. 93, 92, 93.
I think it's like 91 on that one.
Oh, that was 91.
92.
First time was called Precious. Love Taking Over, and It's All Right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. But that album was banging though.
Yeah,
I knew it was a Love Taking Over album. I knew you was already going. That album was banging.
Yeah.
She got Love Taking Over. It's All Right on there.
It's all right. Yeah. Yeah.
Candlelight and You is on there.
Those are my jams. Like to this
And
day.
the Love Taking Over Quiet Storm remix. That's 4 singles. That's a platinum album. Back then, if you had 4 songs that people listen to, y'all young folks don't understand. If it was 4 songs on the album, we banging it out. This is a successful album.
Shantae Moore was making that winery music before wineries was cool.
And so now here's what's fun. I'm sitting here and I'm actually just thinking about what tapes did you have, Stacey? What tapes did you have? Michelle.
Yeah, but that wasn't a full complete album. That was like Dr. Dre fucking around and shit, trying to be an R&B.
See, and I feel like it was a complete album. Right? I mean, like, so there's like, so, I mean,
okay, besides our 19,
No More Lies, Nice Beat, Something in My Heart. Those is my shit.
That's it. Nobody else knows any of this. She got 3 songs she can run with, and then she'll run out the Let's Play House from Dog Pound. That's the 4 songs she can do at a show. That's it. She got 4 songs at a show.
Fair enough. Okay,
I'm just saying.
Hey, this cool ass Scott from the I Love 90s Music Podcast. Hit that subscribe button right now. Like it on the SOLC Network. You finna get all the real deal on the 90s, the 2000s, and the splash of that 80s. Do it right now, man, and I'll be your friend.